We have had more and more engagement from a diverse group of entrepreneurs and people in this space who want to make a difference. I think it's just another step along the way. We are moving from rethinking water to transforming water. So it's to build on the actions that have already been taken in the last few years by the collaborative groups and expanding the pot.
I think private capital has finally found its place in the water business, and what we're seeing is a willingness to be rolled up. Your small mom and pop, small municipality, those guys are realizing they really should be in the water business, and that we're a private solution to a very public problem, but I think the public is finally realizing they need the private solution.
We see too much water, polluted water, scarcity of water, water in quantity but also in quality. But how can we ensure that the innovations that work for tomorrow are being embraced by those sectors, by governments, by private sector and financiers? That the public starts to understand that water is not free and not abundant, and that when the relationship to climate and biodiversity loss are there, that we really are able to insert those conversations with our understanding.
Events like this that can help elevate the messaging, that's critical. That's been missing for so long. The joke is no politician has ever gotten elected anywhere in the world for doing something positive in the water side, but plenty of politicians have lost their jobs. If the general population knows more about these issues, then we can heighten the upside potential for politicians. So more information exchange, more clarity around the issues, that's the most important thing, that if we can accomplish more of that over the next 12 months, I think we will have done our job.
Water has grown, I think, not only in the attendance of this event, but just bringing people together and putting more focus on water and what is happening, and just getting ideas of how the market can grow, because I still think there's a need for better understanding of water's role, not only in decarbonization, but also in how climate is impacting it and water management, whether it be supplies, water quality, and availability, and sometimes just too much.
There isn't a single country in the world that's not grappling with water challenges. So it makes me really happy actually to have the people on the other side of things that can enable a lot of solutions at scale leading this conversation along with the science community. Because I feel like that's something that for a long time we've been working in these silos, and so to actually have science leading this in collaboration with the university, leading this conference is really wonderful. I think it's invigorating to be a part of it.
Water unites us and doesn't divide us. Rather than talking about water as the next source of conflict, we might best think about water as the next source of global and local collaboration and cooperation, which really is a frame change to how we often think about water as a scarce resource.
I think it's really important that there are spaces where people from across the water industry, as well as frankly people who aren't in the water industry but share a connection to water, which is all of us, can really come together and exchange creativity and resources so that we can tackle these problems from multiple angles at once, because no one of us has all of the answers. And so being part of solutions together require collaboration, and places like this can make that happen.
When you talk about water, people don't necessarily realize, unless they're really in the space, what it means and how important it is. And so bringing the people that actually do understand what it's all about together in one unified place and being able to have these types of discussions, I would be surprised if there's anywhere in the world that's having the level of discussions that we're having here today.
There's a lot of work to do yet. I mean, the water infrastructure is still pretty highly underinvested. We're seeing more and more challenges in available labor markets. So investing in technology is a trend that's been going for years and will continue for quite a while.
We've really got to start stressing the value of the product of water. What water means to us, not only our families, but our businesses. And I think that once we can get behind what good quality of service and value means to customers, I think that we'll be able to make the necessary investments that need to happen.
The water industry has one attribute that is unique in the sense that it probably has the biggest multiplier in terms of effect on the economy, whether it's improvement in health, improvement in real estate values in local neighborhoods, improvement in people's lives, improvement on people's health, and many other sort of everyday activities that are impacted by water and require water to achieve.
We're at an inflection point. Water is an inflection point in terms of capital, in terms of interest, in terms of research, in terms of education. That the action and the thinking is now becoming actionable and transformative. A lot of hard work has been come together from a lot of the people in this room and the people in the industry to actually get the fruits of those results, and I'm hopeful that that's going to happen a lot quicker and a lot bigger than we thought.